Well, hey! Right! Oh, what a day. I've finally got my phone working. I'm getting a new one next week because this one's screwed and it's doing me head in. So I'm getting a new one. So you might have me in HD. Imagine that. Woohoo! It'll be like, woo! Anyway. This is going to be very quick. It's Friday. I'm done. I'm spent. I'm knackered. I've had such a busy week with the guys in the park, with the guys in the May Challenge, with the guys online. I've done the online program this week, which goes out on Sunday for my monthly guys online, which they're gonna. It's great. This one, it's coming your way on Sunday, and you're gonna love it. So, phew! What a week! What a week, Mr. Hurley. Hello. Are you back yet? I think you're back, aren't you? Anyway, I'll be seeing you next week. Hope you had a good holiday. Now, the May Swing Challenge. You might be involved, you might not, I don't know. But it's been absolutely fantastic in there. It's been so good, it's unbelievable. So if you don't know about it, it's the free group I set up with a bunch of guys who are in there. They've been in there, they're into their third week. I think it's day 18 now. They're doing 31 days of swings. They're just doing swings every single day. I've given them like a mini program to do, which is basically like, here's how to put different workouts together for swings. And one of the ladies who was in there, Claire, has come along to the 2-week trial, which started this Monday down in the park, because she lives near here. And it was great. It was great to meet her. She turned up. She was raring to go. She had already seen the benefits of what she'd been doing over the previous 2 weeks, that she was like, right, I'm going to come down the park and get more benefit out of this. Hello, Chris. How are you doing? Yes. Good work at the weekend, my lad. I bet you put all that, I bet you now tip the scales as well, especially after that KFC bucket that I saw you post online. Anyway. Yes, Claire. So she was saying in the free swing group, it was amazing how, because the way it's not just about just banging out as many swings as you can, okay? It's about how you structure it so you can do like a 20-minute session and get the most out of it without killing yourself, without throwing up into a KFC bucket, which is all they're good for, to be honest. But anyway, without throwing up into a bucket and still getting stronger. And she said it was amazing. She did one of the workouts I've put in the booklet that I sent them all, and she'd finished it, and she counted up the number of swings at the end, and she was like, I've done 200 swings. And she said she had to recount it up again, and then she went to her other half and said, right, here's what I've just done. Can you work that out for us? And he was like, yeah, you've just done 200 swings. And she was really surprised at herself. She was really amazed. She thought, like, you know, if somebody had just said to her, do 200 swings, she wouldn't be able to. She'd think, like, that's ridiculous. But the way it was structured, she did it. She got the most out of it. She did it in a relatively quick time. Wasn't totally knackered at the end, but felt much stronger, right? And that was with an 8 kilo, right? 8 kilos, which is what most ladies will start on and swing around and all that sort of stuff. That is what most ladies in the gym will start off on if they haven't been shown what to do. Okay? Now, here's the best bit. She came along on Monday. Right, I said, right, show us your swing, because there's instructional videos in the booklet I sent out to show people how to do it, right? But it tells people not to go too heavy, because if you're still not getting it quite right, it can go very wrong. So it was like, just use it lightweight. So she'd been using an 8 kilo. So I said, show us your swing. There was a few little bits and pieces. That it was great. It was great. As Fabio was saying at the weekend, was it good? Yes. Could it be better? Yes. Always the answer, okay? Now, so was our swing good? Yes, it was bloody great, actually. It was better than most people's that you'd see anyway. Could it be improved? Yes, it could. Did we improve it? Yes. Couple of little tweaks in the first session on Monday, and she was away. So she was using a 12. She was swinging a 12. So she's gone from an 8 kilo to a 12 kilo in an hour, okay? Or in less than an hour. Then, on the second session, so these guys are doing 3 sessions a week. On the second session, yep, glad, yep, that's it. So Ant, who's on, he turned up today, and then he would try to do a few get-ups. He said, right, my shoulder's sore. So it was like, right, so all he did was a bunch of mobility. We all did some stuff. He did a bunch of mobility a day and it's much better. So he turned up to the session anyway and still did it. Anyway, Claire, the second session, I taught her how to do the Turkish get-up. Okay, you might know what it is, you might not, it doesn't matter. It's very complex. It's very complex, but she did it without a weight, up and back down. I showed her how to do it. I showed her what it was, and she looked at me like, yeah, really? So I took her through it step by step. She did it, got through to the end, fine. Then we did it with a flip-flop on her fist, which is the way to do it. You don't do it with a weight, you do it with a balance of flip-flop, and then you realise how much harder it is to do it that way. It sounds weird. We'll have guys walking past us in the park who look at us and like, really? Ben, a guy there today who's like 6'6" or something, he's huge, he's a big mountain of a man, huge beard, doing a get-up with a flip-flop on his fist, which looked very weird. There was a bunch of school kids walking past and they were all like, why did you do that with a flip-flop? It's hard. Any of the guys on here, we've got Chris is on, Guillaume's on, hello, Sam Griffiths is on, you guys know what I'm talking about. These are all strong guys. Doing a get-up with a flip-flop on your mate isn't easy, right? We know this. We've all been in a room full of trainers doing it, and like 10-15% of the people will drop it. Hello, Guillaume. But yeah, 10-15% of the room will drop the flip-flop. And these are people who know what they're doing. Yeah, and a plastic cup as well, Guillaume. Yeah, you know what you're talking about, my lad. It's not about the weight, it's about the movement, right? Anyway, so Claire got that. She nailed it with a flip-flop. So then, by the end of the session, this was yesterday, so by the end of that session, I said, right, do 10 swings with a 16 kilo bell. And she looked at me like, what? I said, just do 10 swings with that. So she did 10 swings. That was fine. Then, do a get-up each side with a flip-flop. She did that. Then do 10 swings with a 16. Then a get-up each side with a flip-flop. She did that. Fine. Wallop. Done. So that was the very end of the session. Then she was back again today at lunchtime. And I got her to demonstrate for the other guy, Ben, who started this week. So he hadn't done the get-up yet. And I said, right, we're going to do that today. So I said, right, Claire, demonstrate the get-up. And she did it perfectly with a flip-flop. And the reason why I did that was because Ben was then looking at me like, how am I going to learn that? And I said to Claire, how many get-ups had you done before yesterday? And she said, none. I never even knew what it was, right? So then I had her demo it to Ben, and she did it really well. Now, if she hadn't picked it up quickly, I wouldn't have got a demo of it, obviously, because it needs to be right. But it was great. It was great. She did it damn near perfectly. So then I taught it to Ben. So then today, Claire, I was like, right, do 20 swings with a 16 kilo. And she looked at me like, I'm not going to be able to do that. And I was like, yes, you are, because I know when it's going to work and when it's not. I'd seen her swing. I was like, right, do 20 swings with a 16. She did it, put it down. I was like, how was that? She went, it was all right. The last 5 were quite tough, but I kept form and it was great. I was like, right, brilliant. Now do 3 get-ups each side with a flip-flop, which she did. Then do another 20 swings. Then do 3 get-ups. Then another 20 swings. And she did that. She did, among other stuff, bits of mobility and stuff like that. I think she did 5 rounds of that, she thinks. I reckon she probably did more, to be honest, but she thinks she did 5 rounds. That's 100 swings with a 16 kilo weight. So, at the beginning of this May swing challenge, when she was doing it at home on her own, she was using an 8 kilo. Now, 3 weeks in, after doing it 2 weeks for herself with the 8, having a go with the 12 on Monday, and then getting to today, she's done 100 swings, probably more, with a 16 kilo. And learned the get-up, which is a tough move as well. And, and then next week we're going to learn lots of other stuff. So the progress she's made in 3 sessions is amazing. And the reason why that is because she's listened and she's applied it. I said to her yesterday, she posted in the group, and said it was a great session. She'd done swings with a 16 and she couldn't believe it. And I just said, look, you're great to train because you listen and apply it, and she's very easy. She listens, and then I say do this, and she goes and does it. It's brilliant. Which is what most of the guys do who come down there. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. So, Ben's on as well. Ben's the guy I was talking about. Big bad Ben. Yeah, doing a get-up with a flip-flop with a bunch of school kids walking past going, what on earth is going on there? But, Ben got it. By the end of it, Ben was doing it with a 12 kilo weight, which is very light for him. But he was doing it with that weight, and it was really good form. And at the very start, he was looking at me like, how on earth am I going to learn how to do that? It's very complex. But we'll break it down. teach it from the bottom, build it up, and then you get it. It's as simple as that. So I just thought that's all I wanted to do on this. I just wanted to share this week what's happened this week, because it's been absolutely amazing. I've loved it. Two new people came along, and they're both progressing really well. And they both came from the May Swing Challenge, which is a bunch of other guys in there. So, you know, that's how it's done. That's how easy it is. You just have to know what you're doing. It's as simple as that. It's having the confidence. So Claire didn't have the confidence to go heavier on the bell, so she was using an 8 kilo, right? Which, you know, can be heavy for some and all that, but it's not that heavy. It's not that heavy. It's confidence. If you're scared of it, it's confidence. So she came along. By the end of the week, she's swinging a 16. Voila, done, dead easy, and she's going to progress loads from that. I can tell, because she loves it as well. It's brilliant. And I also told her that she can use the get up as a party trick before she has a drink. Obviously, you don't want to do it after you've had a drink, because it'll just go terribly wrong and people think you're an idiot. I know, because I've done that. Anyway, there you go. So, Yusuf, all the way, my man in India, how's it going? So yeah, Yusuf's the guy I met at the weekend. He came all the way over from India to do the level 2 that I was doing last weekend. Not that I was doing, I didn't put it on, it was a Strong First event, but there you go. Yay! Hello Yusuf, good man. Strong lad. First SFG2 in India, apparently. That was what you said, wasn't it? We absolutely love it. We absolutely love it. Tom Jones is on as well. Not that one. Tom, your programme is coming to you on Sunday. This Sunday, 12:05. It'll be in your inbox, ready for you to go. Snatches in there. There's... what else? I can't remember. There's an email about it coming out on Sunday anyway, so you'll see that. But anyway, you will get that on Sunday. Then I'll see you next Friday as well for the steak night that we're having, which is brilliant. Nice to see that you're going to come along to that. That's it. The week is over. The week is done. Go and enjoy your weekend. Hey, yep, exactly. Russ, yeah, we're going to have, yeah, big steaks. We love it. Hey. Right, go and enjoy your weekend. If you want to download my program below, that's the beginners starter program. It's where to begin. Click on that. It'll tell you everything you need to know. And away we go. The other guys have done it and they're all getting progress. So that's all I can say. Right, I'm off out. It's time. What time is it? 4:30. It's not quite time for a beer yet, but I'll be going for one in a minute. I've got David Llewellyn to catch up on. Guy in New Zealand, so he's always the first one into the group for the May Swing Challenge. And he comes in, it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning here, and he's like, all right, I did my swings this morning, I'm having a beer now, because he's 12 hours ahead. So I said something about that today, and I was like, oh, you'll be having a beer now, will you? He was like, oh, you know me only too well. Took a picture, he's sitting at home having a Peroni. Aha, they've got Peroni in New Zealand, imagine that. Anyway, I'm off. Hit the link below if you want to know more. Done. See you next week.